just woken up. We're on day 2 now. It is Tuesday, and we're going back down to Sheffield. So we're going to Glasgow, Queen Street, then across to Glasgow Central, then we're getting down to Preston and Manchester Piccadilly after that, and then back to Sheffield. So less trains I think today it is, but we've got about 3 hours in Glasgow, so we might go on the subway, have a look around. Yeah, I'll probably look ridiculously tired because I've only just woken up. It's about 8:30ish, and we've got about an hour until our train, which is going to Glasgow, and I think it's going to be a HST.
Train, as you may have just seen, was the Caledonian Sleeper. I think that's the one going north up towards Inverness rather than south, like we saw yesterday. But yeah, that was an interesting thing to just see pass through Kingussie. So we're just going to walk around, try and get some food for the day, and then we'll be getting on our train, which departs in about 20 minutes now. So we're getting some food and then back to the station. So we're at Kingussie station here, or it's actually Kingussie it's pronounced, we found out yesterday on ScotRail 170. Our train is at, I think it's 36 minutes past, or 24 minutes to, depending on how you want to say it. So 9:36, so it's just under 10 minutes, it's on time, you can see the display, but it's on time. And it's going to be going that way to continue down south into Glasgow Queen Street, and then we'll have about 3 hours in Glasgow. So I think it's going to be a HST from what we've seen. I think ScotRail told us this morning that it's going to be a HST, not refurbished, not an insensitive, but a HST nonetheless. So we'll just wait here a few minutes and it should arrive onto this platform.
Probably know how to do this.
The light's not open. There we go. Getting on a HST. Yeah, we've got a trolley here. Could sit at this end. I'm going to go in this seat. This is my seat. This is like my own personal seat, nothing next to me, with a lovely view of not much outside the window. Got a nice table here. And behind us, or not far behind us, is the engine. Staff access only there. We've got to wait on this platform I think for a bit longer because over there we have another HST. So I go opposite direction, so towards Inverness. I think our doors might be closing now, or theirs might be opening, I'm not sure which one. So we've got an hour and a half maybe, I'm not sure the exact time. We've got some time on this HST, unfortunately not in first class. But, I mean I've got a lot of space here, because there's no seat next to me. This is probably the best standard seat on a train, and we're now departing. So, goodbye, Kingussie. Newton Moor, and as you've probably just seen, we've got a traditional Scottish farmer with his sheep. So yeah, Newton Moor is the first stop after Kingussie. Kingussie. I need to keep on correcting myself. I need to learn how to say it. So you can see not as much that side, but you can on this side. One of the reasons I wanted to go to a rural village like Kingussie. I said it right that time. And you can see all of the amazing scenery we've got outside. There's a bit of blue sky now. It's not just all cloudy like it was earlier on. Yeah, just some of the scenery outside is just breathtaking, to be honest. So I'll go up to the window and show you. Yeah, lots of nice looking hills and the odd river and some sheep as well. So next stop is, I don't know where we're going next. Well, the previous one was Newton Moor, so whatever comes after Newton Moor I'll find out later when we arrive there. Currently in a place called Piccadilly, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, something like that. But it's a very small platform. It almost looks like a tram platform. It's actually really modern. Got birds to the village in the background, but it looks like a nice place. All of these small villages look like pretty nice locations to visit. It's kind of a shame we only went to one, which was Kingussie, of course. But yeah, it turns out this is actually about 2.5 hours, not 1.5 hours as I originally thought. So we're still in here for quite a bit of time. It's currently about 10:30. And we arrive at about 12:10 maybe. So we've got about an hour 40 minutes still to go. But at least we're on a HST. It could have been worse. We could have been on 170, which very appropriately just arrived next to us. On this route you get loads of different types of scenery. So here we just have trees next to us as if it's a tunnel, whereas some other places it's just all open with fields and hills, not as many trees. But it's almost like it's overgrown, this bit. We're just on board the train towards Glasgow. Currently in Perth, which is a very nice station. A big building outside, and a lot of brick walls. There's a brick wall on that side as well. So yeah, I don't know how long we'll be here. We should be passing soon because I think we're about 5 minutes late currently. But yeah, we're currently in Perth, and we've still got, how long do we have left? Just over an hour until we should be arriving into Glasgow Queen Street, and then we'll have about 3 hours in Glasgow. We need to make our way around to Glasgow Central because that's where the next train departs from, and yeah, we'll see what we can do in Glasgow when we get there. But for now we're still on this HST and we're still on our way down. So we've just left a place called Dunblane, and an interesting thing about that is that lots more people got on. So whereas at some other stations there have been only 2 or 3, there was a good few people actually stood on the platform, and a good number of those actually got on. And just to start saying that, we've already arrived at the next place, which is called Bridge of Allen. So we've stopped here. This station here is called Bridge of Allen, and the next place is Stirling that we're going to be stopping at. And then after Stirling, it'll be Glasgow Queen Street, the next stop, which is about 35 minutes-ish away from Stirling. So yeah, just 2 more stops and we'll be there. And also we've got overhead electric cables from the last place, which was Dunblane, I think it was called. So yeah, the overhead electric cables have started. We have electrified lines, although we don't need them on a HST. And yeah, shouldn't be too long now, about 40 minutes maybe. 50, I'm not sure. Not that long now left though until Glasgow. Getting closer now, we've gone through Stirling. We're now probably somewhere around halfway between Stirling and Glasgow Queen Street. So it won't be long until we arrive there now, maybe 10 minutes or so. I just checked and we're about 15 kilometres away from the station. So yeah, it shouldn't be too long until we arrive there. And after we've done that, this is going to be our last Scottish train. So once we've done this trip, if you exclude the subway, which we're probably going to use the Glasgow subway, which should be fun. If you exclude that, this is our last Scottish train of this whole trip. So we're going to have 3 hours. We're arriving there about 12:10 and we leave at some amount of minutes past 3. To go down to Preston, and that'll be a Trans-Pennine Express train from Glasgow Central. So I think that's going to be a bit boring because it's about 2.5 hours. We're not in first class or anything. So it's not really anything special, but it'll hopefully get us there eventually. But yeah, before we do that, we've got a few hours in Glasgow to have a look around the city. So hopefully it's going to be a nice place to look around. We're now in Glasgow Queen Street. We've just arrived. It's quite a nice station, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to have a look around and take a few photos, and then we're going to go into the city centre, hopefully. So we're currently next to what I believe is called the River Clyde. I think it is. In the background you can probably see that's, well, the trains are going in and out of Glasgow Central Station. So later on today, probably in a couple of hours or so I think it is, we're going to be going that way and we'll be going down to Preston. But yeah, like I just said, we've still got a couple of hours to go. We'll get a nice view of the river while we wait. We need to get some food as well. So we're probably going to go to KFC or something. But yeah. Still in Glasgow, and we've not died yet, luckily.
But, you know,
On the subway, and we are going to try it. We're just going to go 2 stops. So we went across the river, and it's very low ceiling actually. So we're just going to travel 2 stops back into the city to Central Station. We're just going to see what it's like, the Glasgow subway. And here we are. this small.
Next station is Scenic. Please mind the gap on a line the train.
So we've just done the Glasgow subway, and first impressions are it's very small compared to like the tube, for example. It was quite modern. It wasn't as much as I thought it'd be, but it was still quite nice. And this is a really nice station entrance we've got here. So yeah, got a fair going in the background. Yeah, Glasgow subway, pretty good. Glasgow Central station, we're looking around, it's a really big and nice station. But we've still got an hour to go until we depart, so we're just going to be looking around, seeing what we find. Yeah, really nice station so far. What are we in? Glasgow Central, that's the station. Guessing where we are. I was going to say Edinburgh, we're not in Edinburgh. But we're in Glasgow Central, and our train leaves soon. About an hour maybe, half an hour, something like that. But the issue is it stays here, we found out from real-time trains, it stays here for about half an hour. And it's about half an hour delayed, so I don't think it's going to be put on time. The timetable says it will. But given by the fact it's delayed, and it's delayed so that it arrives after it departs with us on it, I don't think it's going to depart on time. So we're just going to see what happens, because we should hopefully be able to make a connection, but it could affect us later on. So we'll see if it ends up affecting us. Hopefully it won't, but yeah, there's a delay by those things.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Let's see. Because we discovered other problems with that one. For example, the ground rent is doubling every 25 years, and that's
How long do we get to
6 years, I think, that it's doubling now.
not
So it
long
takes over
at all.
Right, we've arrived in what some of the more eagle-eyed of you may know is actually Manchester Piccadilly, not Preston, that we were supposed to arrive at. And that's because the train we were supposed to be on was actually very delayed, and we found out it would be easier and it would work out better for us to just stay on this train all the way to Piccadilly. So because we were booked to go here anyway, we were allowed to do it. So yeah, we came all the way on that original train, and now we found out that the next train we're going to get on is also quite late, so hopefully we'll still be able to meet that, but it's all running quite late. We're having lots of problems today. So what we're hoping to do now is, because there's a train that actually leaves an hour before the service we're supposed to be on Sheffield, we're going to see if we can potentially go on that one instead, because it's a bit delayed and it's actually behind this one. This is blocking its path at the moment. So we'll see if we can get on that. We might not be able to, but yeah, it's not really gone to plan.
So we just checked the guard and he said, yeah, it's okay. So now the service is supposed to be an hour before ours, but it's actually pretty close to the time ours was supposed to be, because it's so severely delayed. So actually, we might be getting in Sheffield earlier than we thought we were going to get. So we should be setting off any minute now on this delayed service.
Okay, yeah.
This delayed service that was going to be the one before ours.
Yeah.
We're currently on a 158, which is the one before we were supposed to go on. I thought I'd just do a video update on what's happening. So basically, our train that was going to take us to Preston before we changed to Piccadilly, it was running late, and we found out the one after it was also running late, but that was so late we would have missed our connection in Manchester Piccadilly. So what we did was we managed to stay on the train, we went all the way to Piccadilly, and then we actually managed to just about change onto this one, because this is the one before our train from Piccadilly-Sheffield. Because this one was delayed, we managed to just catch it. It was actually behind our one that took us in there. So on the last train of the day now, last train of the whole trip, so this one takes to Sheffield, and then we're done.
Tram lines, we're nearly home.
Sheffield, the next station. All passengers leaving the train here, please ensure you take your bags and personal belongings and mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
There goes another train.
Please retain all tickets and passes.
So finally arrived back in Sheffield, so more than a day, about a day and a half after we set off, we're finally back where we started. We took the train.